Hey everyone, just wanted to shoot a quick segment called Let Me Be Frank. And this week I want to talk about sleep apnea. And sleep apnea is something I've been seeing that's more common at my office. I had a lot of patients come in over the last year and a half, 2 years that have mentioned that they have sleep apnea. And they went for testing and they had some other problems going on. So I didn't really know much about sleep apnea. And I started looking into it more, and I found that sleep apnea is actually a big cause of high blood pressure, heart disease, stroke, poor metabolism, weight gain, forgetfulness, poor sleep, teeth grinding, weight gain. So there's a lot of different things that actually are associated with snoring and sleep apnea. So I myself have been snoring most of my life. And at first, I don't think it was as bad, but over the years, it has gotten worse. And come to find out that I went and did a home test and I do have some sleep apnea. Now, I also have been doing a lot for my health the last couple of years here. I knew I was turning 40. I got back into working out, eating better, being more health conscious, and just wanting to set a better example for my patients and my family. But I actually haven't gotten as much weight as I wanted off. I haven't gotten down as much as I wanted. And I was trying to figure out what might be standing in the way. So my wife has been mentioning to me over the last year or so that the snoring has gotten worse. So when I did my sleep apnea test, it did show that I have some sleep apnea, and my blood pressure actually has been up. And I think it's correlated with that. And my weight gain, it's down, and I'm at a decent weight, but I want to get down more, and I haven't been able to lower it as much as I wanted to. So when I did the test and I found that out, I actually have a couple options. So one option is getting a CPAP machine. The other option is actually doing a device that you put in your mouth for snoring. So it basically kind of puts your jaw forward, allows the airways to come open more, and this way you can breathe better, leads to less snoring or no snoring. And then over time, it's supposed to help with just resetting the body. Metabolism gets better, blood pressure gets better, start losing weight, you have more energy, you're not as forgetful, you don't seem as groggy, and you have more energy. All the things that they mention about having sleep apnea. And this comes on a day where I actually did the test today. I did the test a few months ago, and then today I did the scan for the actual bite guard, the mouth guard that they give you. So they did a 3D scan. It was pretty cool. They use this machine, they put it in, they move it all around your mouth to get an actual 3D scan. So it's a lot different. We used to do those bite guards where you chomp into that like paper mache or whatever they put in there that they take the indentation of your teeth. Now they just do this 3D thing with you. But this comes on a day where as I'm doing that, a really good friend of mine had a mini stroke today. He's 40, he's in really good shape. He's been a great friend of mine for about 30 years. And, it just goes to show that you just never know in life. You just really want to do whatever you can to make sure that you don't end up unhealthy, because ultimately I have a responsibility to my wife, my kids, my patients, my community, and I don't want to end up where I have a stroke, I have a heart attack, I have high blood pressure that leads to heart disease, I have weight gain that leads to other problems. These are all things that are preventable, and snoring is too. And I kind of ignored it just because of my pride. I really didn't want to have to wear a mouthpiece. I really didn't want to do a CPAP machine. But at the end of the day, it comes down to, if you're not going to do it for yourself, do it for your family, do it for the people that you love. Do it for me. It's also my patients. I have a responsibility, and I need to put my pride aside and say, hey, something's going on. I got to figure out what it is and find a solution for it, because ultimately I have nobody to blame but me if something goes wrong, and I have nobody to blame if I don't do anything about it, because I knew better. So I'm taking the steps to do that. I'm going to be getting that night guard over here in the next month or so, and I hope that it works like it's supposed to. And I'm going to do another sleep study and see how the airway is hopefully better at that point. You know, and if it doesn't do enough, then I'll look at getting a CPAP machine at that point. But anyway, it just opened my eyes because I've seen this more with my patients. I've seen it myself. I've talked to a lot of people now that are using night guards or have CPAP machines, and it's becoming more of a problem than I realized that it was. And I've learned more about it and the effects that it has on the body if you do nothing about it. So it's worth doing something. If you're trying to lose weight and you haven't lost enough weight, if you just feel kind of groggy throughout the day, if your energy's down, if you feel like you're forgetting a lot of things, if you just don't quite feel yourself, you're having weight gain, even if you're working out, eating right and all those things, and you still can't get your weight down, sleep apnea might be one of your problems. So I just wanted to talk to you about this. It's worth getting checked out. You can do a home test like I did, or if you have to, you go to the sleep center and they'll do a test there with you. But it's worth just doing because it's something that's preventable and there are answers to it. It's pretty simple to figure out what to do with it. A lot of times it is covered by insurance as well. So just my little tip for you, it's worth it to do that. Please get checked out if you haven't already. If you know you're snoring, if your spouse has told you that you're snoring, or if people tell you that you snore, just get checked out and see if that's really part of the problem, because it may be the really answer to all your problems. The people I've talked to that have had a night guard and have the CPAP machine, they love it. They feel a huge difference, and they have seen those other health problems get better, and they just feel more energetic throughout the day. So just that alone is worth it. So if you haven't already, go get checked out and make it a part of something that you're gonna do, not only for you, but really for your family and friends and loved ones, so that you don't end up having a health problem that was preventable, where they now have to take care of you because you didn't take care of yourself. If you guys enjoy this content as much as I love making it for you, please hit that subscribe button below, like and comment on this post. Let me know if you know somebody that has sleep apnea, or you suspect that somebody has sleep apnea, or if you've ever gone for a home test or have a CPAP machine. Let me know how your experience is. I'm interested to see how you're doing with that and if it's helped improve your health as well. I'm always looking to do more things to help the community and help my patients. And I'm hoping this segment reaches the right people so that you get checked out and find out if that's something that's going on that you can fix. Again, subscribe below if you haven't already, and I look forward to doing future content with you. I got some really cool things coming up. I'm gonna be doing a Halloween segment here. I'm gonna be going shopping coming up here, looking for some Halloween costumes, so I'll get that to you. And also this upcoming weekend's Halloween, so we'll be out and about in our neighborhood, taking videos with the kids, having a good time. So I look forward to sharing that with you, and I'll catch you on the flip side.